another minute or so. So it's nice for you all to be here to do this for yourselves. Today is Thursday, yes. Imagine we're almost at the end of the week again. Just seems a few days ago we were here. So today, as you know, we're doing Pilates. And I was taught the traditional mat class. So that's what I kind of stick to. So it's a set series of exercises. We do tend to divert a little bit. And everything comes from the center, the core here, inside here, all these band of muscles that wrap around. And we include the pelvic floor muscles as well. It's not important today to have props. You can do all of this without props. But I was suggesting that if you wanted, we could add weights to some of the exercises. So that's totally up to you. I have a block here and I have a ball here. So any little thing like that you have around you is, if you think you need to use it, please go ahead. Maybe I might pick up something and use it. And if you have it, you can go ahead. If you don't have it, it's not a big deal, nothing to worry about. So if we're all here now, just pulling the flesh away from the sitting bones for a moment. Let us sit up nice and tall. And I just want to remind you all that Pilates is very technical. It's extremely technical. Mr. Pilates says that we must start in good form. We go into the exercise in good form and we come out in good form. So think about that. Concentration is very important. Control is very important. We have to control what we do. So that mind-body connection is also very important. So the mind is wandering out there and we're not, concentrating on how the leg is going to be moved or what is happening. We're not going to get the benefits of the exercise and you might even hurt yourselves. So be very careful with that. So it's all about breathing, concentrating, control. Everything comes from the center. So in Pilates, the center means this part here. In yoga, centering means just drawing down into the present moment. So it's kind of two different things. Another thing is the movements are very liquid, very flowing movements. We don't want jerky movements, all right? So nice and flowing movements. So let us begin by sitting up nice and tall for a moment here. Hands resting in your lap, sit in your comfortable way, lifting up your sternum. And welcome once again, because I know a couple of you came in just now. So welcome to Pilates today, taught by Moy. And let's start. Let's begin. Welcome once again. So we're sitting up nice and tall, squeezing those shoulders right up into the air, really tight, and let them just fall. Close your eyes. And let us take some breath in through the nose and out through the nose. So breathing in, drawing that nice oxygen into your body, fill your lungs up. And exhale all the way down to the belly button. Two more like this. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the nose. So just allow yourself to relax now. Allow your mind to come into where you are, your present moment here. Just taking a little moment to settle ourselves, to come into the present moment, and to know that everything you're doing here on your mat is for your own good. So let us begin and let us enjoy. So we're going to find our way onto our back to start the practice. So moving around, coming onto your back. And when you lie on your back, try to just make sure that you're straight on your mat. You're not leaning into one side more than the other. If you need to have a little support for your head, please go ahead and put it there. And when we get there, you're going to draw your shoulders down away from your ears and bend your knees, soles of the feet on the mat. Draw your fingers, walk your fingers down towards your ankles and then let the shoulders relax on your mat. And then close your eyes softly. And we're going to change your breath now. In Pilates, we breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So let us begin to draw that oxygen in through the nose. Fill your lungs all the way up. And exhale through slightly open lips, pursed lips. When you breathe out through the mouth, take the belly button, the belly muscles, and pull them down towards your spine. So you're inhaling through the nose, don't lift the belly up. Just breathe in from the rib cage to the sternum. And then when you exhale, you're going to pull the tummy muscles down towards the spine. That's the breath you want to maintain today. So you're inhaling from the bottom of the rib cage all the way up to the sternum. And then exhale through the mouth, pursed lips. And as you exhale, pull those tummy muscles down towards your spine. Try that one more time. Inhale, bottom of the rib cage to sternum. Exhale, pulling those belly button, those muscles down towards your spine. Take a breath again. And as you exhale now, you're going to roll that pubic bone up towards that belly button. Nice control movement. Remember, Mr. Pilates says that it's very technical what he has designed for us here. And we want to go into nice flowing movements here. So inhaling, you draw that pubic bone up to the belly button. And as you inhale, you draw it away, move it away from that belly button. You will notice that the back arches very slightly here. So let's go again. Inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, pull the pubic bone up towards the belly button. You're exhaling through the mouth. Again, inhaling, pull the pubic bone away from the belly button. Exhale, pubic bone towards the belly button. Inhale, roll that pubic bone away from that belly button. Draw it down. Exhale, roll it into the belly button. Notice the difference here. Do not lift your buttocks off the mat. One more. Inhale, roll it away from that belly button. Notice the lower back. Exhale, roll it in towards that belly button. And then coming back to neutral spine. So we're not pressing the spine down into the mat to form a slight curve, or you're not arching your back off the mat. It's just one. What the imagery here for this usually is that you're lying down on sand. So it's like your body is just forming into that sand. So you're not pressing down, you're not lifting up. Okay, very technical. Pilates is technical, so just be patient, stay with it for a while. Breathe in through the nose, out through pursed lips, and pull the belly button back. Now, I keep saying belly button because we do that in yoga. I mean, pull your belly muscles down towards your spine. Hold that action there. Take a breath. You're going to draw your chin down towards the chest a little bit. Feel the extension in the neck. And then lift the chin up towards the ceiling, like you're almost going into a little back bend with the neck there, looking up towards the ceiling. Let's go again. Exhale. Chin presses down towards that sternum. Slide on the skull and look behind you. Overcurve the neck here. One more like this. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin up, look behind you. And then find that neutral position between those two extremes. So we've done the spine and we've done the neck. Take a breath. We're going to together raise both arms. Don't let one leave the other, up towards the ceiling. Nice and slow with control. Remember, no jerky movements. Pressing your shoulders into the mat and turn the palms to face each other. Take a breath, inhale through the nose, draw the fingers up towards the ceiling, as far up as you can get them, and notice the front of the body, notice the back of the body. And then exhale now, press the shoulder blades down to the mat. Your arms are nice and firm here. Again, inhale, pull the fingers up towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw the shoulders down towards your mat. Please stay with this, everybody, and notice what is happening here. Inhale, fingers move up to the ceiling. And draw the shoulders down towards your mat. Take a breath as you exhale. Your arms are going to go back behind you. Nice and controlled once more. Feeling the weight of the shoulders. If your hands cannot go too far back, please do not force it. Again, do not arch your back. Your back is imprinted on your mat. Take a breath here. Use your abdominal muscles to lift those arms. Pick them up. Use those muscles and wrap around us there. And then slowly take the arms back to the floor, to the mat. Good. Now, we have done this movement in Pilates before, and I'm going to remind those who used to do it with me long ago. We're doing this now for coordination. So you need to keep everything firm in the center here. Nothing moves here. And I'm going to demonstrate it quickly for you. This is what we do. We give the hand a little start. So the arm lifts up, and at the same time, about when it reaches here, you're going to slide the opposite leg out. Who remembers this one? Now the leg is going to straighten on the ground the same time that the arm reaches back here. So don't let one lead the other. They're to go together. This is great for coordination. Using your center once more, you pick up that arm because it has a longer way to go. And then you start to slide the heel back in, and the arm and the leg reaches back to where it belongs at the same time. So don't get too nervous about this. Don't think too much about it. Let's start. We will start with the right hand and the left leg. So take a big breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, pull those belly button, I keep saying belly button. Pull your abdominal muscles down towards your spine. You see what habit is? We need to break that habit. So let's go. Give the hand, your right hand, a head start. So you start with the breath, going back. Start to slide the leg out there. Let the arm and the leg reach at the same time. We did it. And breathe and bring it back together. Let the hand get that head start. See, my hand was a little late. My foot reached before the hand. So let's concentrate on this. Close your eyes and let's concentrate. So left hand, right foot. Let's go, everybody. Going at your own time and your own pace. Lifting up, sliding that leg down. Good, man. Almost reach together. And using the abdominal muscles, let the hand get a head start here. Sliding the arm and the leg to come back in. Who got it? Who got it? Clap, 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 clap. Give yourself a star if you got it. Let's go again. Right hand up, left leg. See what I mean about coordination? Good. Use the abdominal muscles now. Picking the arm up first, and then the leg slides in, and they should reach together. Other side. Arm, slide. Remember, it's all about control, and it's all about nice fluid movements here. Okay, good. Very good. Take a breath. Draw the thighs into the chest. Give them a little hug. Slide your left leg down on the mat. And your right hand is holding that right thigh. You don't have to pull it down too much toward the belly. Just hold it lightly there. Okay? We're going to do our leg circles. So take a big breath in through the nose. As you exhale through the mouth, draw those mouth. Draw the belly button, the belly muscles right up into that rib cage. Take a breath as you exhale. Begin to lift that left leg up towards the ceiling, nice and controlled. Turn the hip out as though you're in first position in ballet. Take a breath. As you exhale, drop the leg down. Don't touch the floor. We're circling. Going a little bit out to the side and come back up to the ceiling. Again, down. Let's do 3 on this side, around and up. Control it, please, everybody. 1 more, down. Nice fluid movements here. Good. When the leg comes up, let's reverse it. Out to the side, down. A little bit around and back up to the ceiling. And for 2. Remember to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth as you pull those tummy muscles in. Last one. Good. Bending the left knee now. Hold it in. Straighten that right leg up towards the ceiling and turn the leg out. Pointing the toes. Drawing up through the muscles here and pressing the tummy into your spine. Take a breath here. You're going to drop the leg down. Not to touch your mat though. Use the abdominal muscles. Nothing else moves. Out to the side. Come back up and around again. That's 1. Control. For 2. Keep breathing. 1 more. For 3. When the leg comes back up to the ceiling, you're going to reverse it. So let's go down. Control. Squeeze that tummy in, up and around and up. 1 more on this side. Good. And bend that knee and just take both thighs in towards the chest. Good. Release the soles of the feet on the mat. You're again in neutral spine. Take a big breath here, pressing into the hands and the feet, walking their heels in and drawing those shoulder blades down towards that spine. Take a breath in through the nose, and as you exhale through the mouth, I'm going to get it right now. Pull those tummy muscles down into the spine and pull them up under the rib cage. Yay. Good. Let's go up in bridge pose. Press it into the feet and the hands. Press down into the floor. Feel everything moving 1 time all the way up. Take a big breath here. As you exhale, start from the top of the spine. Middle of the spine, buttocks touches last as we come back to the mat again. Inhale, pulling those tummy muscles in. Press down, lift up. Good. And roll down. So the top of the spine, then the middle of the spine, and then the buttocks. Let's do 1 more. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. And this time you're going to walk the heels and slide them in a little closer to the buttocks. Press down into the feet. Draw the shoulders underneath you. Lift those hips nice and high now. Chin to chest. Take a breath as you exhale. Slide that right leg in towards your buttocks and pick it up. Press down into left foot and come up as high as you can. Listen now, everybody. Scooping those tummy muscles in and up. You're going to flex that foot. And with a straight leg and with control, take it down to the mat. When the heel touches your mat, you will slide it in to meet the other leg. And let's lift the left leg up now. Straighten that knee. Lift the sole of the foot to the ceiling. Lift those hips up. Flex that foot. Take a breath in through the nose as you exhale through the mouth. Take the leg down straight to the mat. Slide the heel in to meet the other one. Let's go again. Right side. Up. Good. Flex that foot. Stay up nice and high. You can press into the hands and the foot on the mat. Straighten out that leg there and let it travel straight onto the mat. Slide the heel in. Good. Place it on the mat and let's go for the other side. Let's come up. Left foot up. Flex that foot. Take it straight, straight, straight. Right to the mat. As the heel touches, slide it in. Stay up in your bridge. From here, you're going to lift both arms up to the ceiling. Good. Take a breath Lift the fingers up. We're in bridge pose still. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Float those arms down together. Don't let one leave the other one. And then roll down. Top of the spine. Into the middle. Buttocks last. Arms out to the side like the letter T. Bring your thighs to your chest. Drop them over to your right side. Stretch your right hand out. Lift your left hand up to the ceiling. Take a breath and let it travel all the way over. Resting your left palm on your right palm. So let the head be comfortable here. If you need to rest something on the head, please go ahead and do that. If you need something under that temple. And check in with yourself. Are your tummy muscles pulled into that spine? Please. Stay in here now. All you're going to do is raise that right hand up to the ceiling and take it a little bit, just a notch behind you. And then lower it back to the right hand. Nothing else moves, nothing else moves. Scoop those tummy muscles in and up. Let's do this again. Raise that left hand up, nice and strong here. Take it a little bit to the back. Feeling the pectoral muscles getting a little stretch here, and then let that arm travel with control to the right hand. Again, lift that left hand up. This time you're going to roll back onto your back and let that left hand drop to the left side of the mat. Head pointed up to the ceiling, coming into a spinal twist. Nice breath in and out. Good. Nose points up to the ceiling. Top leg comes up, bottom leg follows. We are going to go back onto our back. We will straighten up our body in preparation for the other side, nice and straight. Okay, I can't tell if I'm straight or not, but maybe I am. Arms out to the side like the letter T. Bring the thighs into the chest. Drop them over to your left side. Make sure your knees are in line with the hip. Okay, arms out. Pointing the nose to the ceiling. Take a breath. You're going to lift that right hand up. And then let the head go with the arm. As you float that right hand down, the left hand will receive it, and you turn onto your head, the side of your head there. So make sure you make adjustments. Okay, take a breath. Now you're staying nice and steady. Nothing moves at all, only the arm. Let's go. Pulling those tummy muscles in. Raise that arm up. Take it a notch behind you, not too far. And bring it back down. Let the left hand receive it. Again, take it up, nice and strong with control. This time you're going to take it a little further back. Careful of the shoulder. If you have shoulder issues today, you might not want to do it too far back. And then come back to the hand. This time now, we're going to go back into the twist. So lift the right hand up. Turn your upper body towards your right side. Let the right hand float down to the ground. And you're in a twist. Let go of those shoulders. Feeling the breath here. Turning the nose up. Top leg comes up, bottom leg follows. Shift onto your back. Bring the thighs into the chest, just hug them in. And let us continue. So taking the legs now in tabletop position. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Remember, you're in neutral spine. Let us check this first, everybody. Put your palm on the lower part of your belly. So your fingers point onto the pubic bone. Your wrist and your fingers should be in one straight line. That means your spine is in neutral. If the fingertips are higher than your wrist, it means you're pressing your spine into the mat. If the wrist is higher, it means you're arching your spine. So please, everybody, just check that for a moment before we start. So if you're a neutral spine, you should be in one line, fingers and wrists. Okay, let the hands go back beside you. Draw the right heel into the buttocks and pick it up in tabletop position. Use those abdominal muscles now. Draw them in and take the left leg up in tabletop position. Take a breath as you exhale. Raise the arms a little bit off the mat And then lift up head, neck, and shoulders and look between the thighs. Look up maybe by the knees so that you don't strain your neck. And look between the thighs and breathe here. Stretch those fingers, lift up those shoulders, breathe. And lower your arms and lower your upper body down. Keep the legs there, knees in line with the hips. Let's go again. Arms float up. Exhale, squeezing those tummy muscles into the spine. Lift up head, neck, and shoulders. Look at your knees between the thighs there. Lift up a little bit higher. Draw those fingers down. Out. Breathe. Squeeze. And float the arms down. And your upper body. Right leg comes down. Left leg comes down. Hands behind the skull. Take a breath. As you exhale, you're going to lift up head, neck, and shoulders. And just look out there above the knees, squeezing the tummy in. Do not let that pubic bone raise up. It's flattened. If I was to put that hot cup of tea right there, it would not burn you. It wouldn't spill and burn you. And then lower back down. We're going to do 5 of these. Let's go. Exhale, raise up for 2. And down. Again, flatten that pubic bone. Squeeze those tummy muscles in. Good. 2 more to go. Exhale the breath all the way out through the mouth. And down. Last one. Up. Good. From here, raise your right leg up. Left leg up. Let's do our crisscross. Take your left elbow to your right knee. Do not force yourself up there. Wherever it reaches, let it reach. Extend your left leg. Hold it there. Come back to center. The left leg comes in. Right elbow over to your left knee. Squeeze that tummy in. Extend that left leg. Left leg in. Come back. Right leg in. Come back to center. Let's go to the other side. Opposite elbow to knee. Come back to center. Opposite leg to knee. Come back to center. One more. Opposite leg to knee. And center. Opposite leg to knee. And center. Lower your upper body. Bring the thighs into the chest. Give them a hug. Cross your ankles and hold your feet. Pull them into you. And release those legs all the way up, getting ready to roll up and over. Now you have an option to start in that seated position like this. If you'd like to today, you can hold on to the back of the thighs. So just a light hold here. You roll your tailbone underneath you, and you can just go back to like here and then come back up. So this is one option. You can put something between your knees like this to control what you're doing here. So this is one option if you're not so strong today, if you're not feeling it. All right. And the other option is to come down, straighten the legs. When you roll up, you hold the back of the thighs and lift yourself up and straighten the legs. All right, so you have different options. So work it out for yourself. If you're into the full expression, let's begin. So we're lying down, straighten those legs. Now, please, this is a little trick. Take your hands to the outer thighs and roll them in. Roll them in or roll the outer thighs out. We're unlocking the hip joints. If you hold the fleshy part of the thighs on the outside here, pull them out and roll your inner thighs in towards each other. Okay? Knees are engaged, thigh muscles, legs are nice and long here. Take a breath. As you exhale, pull those tummy muscles into your spine and scoop them up underneath that rib cage. Let us lift up both arms together. Look at your fingers and take them slightly back behind you. Notice what happens here now. The rib cage begins to stick up a little bit. So I invite you now to take a big breath in through the nose. And as you exhale through your mouth, you're going to slide the pointy parts of your rib cage down towards the hips. Nothing else moves. We're starting in good form here. Keep the rib cage down, keep the tummy muscles in, keep the legs nice and strong, everybody. Take another breath here. As you exhale, chin to chest, peel yourself up off the mat, come forward. Good. Stretch out here. Come up to sit. Roll the tailbone underneath you and lengthen those legs out there as you curve that spine and you float down. Remember, we're floating today. Good. Arms come up. That's a trial. So we're going to do 6 of these now. Let's begin. Come into good form. Take a breath as you exhale. Chin to chest. You're scooping the tummy muscles in and up, and you're coming up, touching towards the toes. Come up to straight back. Roll that tailbone underneath you, and let's go back down. Arms come up as the shoulder blades touch the mat. Again, up. Breathe. Good. Let's go. Roll back. Good. That was what? 2? Up. I have to concentrate on everything and have to count at the same time. 3. I miss Karen. Karen was my counter. Good. And this is what? 4. No jerky movements here. Don't heave. 5. Ooh, getting harder now. Scoop. And last one. Nice movement here. Let us come forward towards the toes. Sit up nice and tall. Good. Raise those arms up. Squeeze that tummy in. Lift that spine. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Release the hands. Walk your heels in. From here, let us lift one leg up and the other. Now, for our single leg stretch, you can put something behind you, like the ball or a cushion, and roll back on it so you get that support. You can stay up here, or some of you who are strong in Pilates can come down and do it this way. All right, so whichever way you choose, again, we have options. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, go to your option. I'm going to go down, bring the knees in. Extend your left leg. Your heels are there sliding on tracks. One hand on the outside of the right thigh, one on the inside. Squeeze the tummy muscles in, and let's go. Slide and switch. Squeeze that tummy in. Slide and switch. Slide and switch. Slide and switch. Good. Keep going. No jerky movements. Keep that tummy pressed in. Last one. And release. Beautiful. Good. Ooh. Circle those knees. Circle them. Reverse that circle. Coming back to center, take your hands under your thighs. Take a breath. Let's come up now. We're going to rock ourselves up to sitting, like so. So your hands are resting lightly underneath those thighs. We're going to roll like a ball. So you can have, if you need to touch your mat when we come up, please do that. Your spine is going to be like the back of a rocking chair. So you have to keep it curved in order to get that momentum to keep doing this. If you go back and straighten your back, you're going to flatten out and you won't be able to come up. So from here, squeeze those tummy muscles right in. Walk your feet in. Heels off the mat. Take a breath as you exhale. Curve that spine. Drop that chin down. And let's go back. Come up. And stop. Keep the curve in the spine. Back. Come up and stop. If you have spine issues, you might not want to do this, or you might not want to do a lot. Maybe just 1 or 2. And back. Come up and stop. back, come up and stop. One more, back, come up and stop. And release, good. Take a breath and sit in your comfortable seated position. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, fold forward, walk your palms out. Push that buttocks back, relax the shoulders. Take a break here. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, walking those hands back up. We're going to do our spine stretch forward, and that's going to take us into the saw. So these are the exercises that Mr. Pilates designed, one after the other like that, to work the body in a good way. Right. So the legs are not too wide apart. Imagine you have a big beach ball in front of you here. Your arms are going to go around that ball, bending those elbows. Lift up your spine. Take a big breath here. As you exhale, lift up your spine and begin to roll over that ball. So you're coming forward, and then take the arms and stretch them out. But don't lock your elbows, okay? So we're going to come up now. As you stack one vertebrae on top of each other, and you lift up the spine, bend back the elbows and hug that ball. Drop the shoulders down. Keep scooping the tummy muscles in and up. Let's go again. Lift up that spine. Exhale, roll over that ball. Extend those arms out there. Push that spine back. Inhale, coming up, stacking one vertebrae at a time, shoulders down. Beautiful. And release. Taking this into the saw. Let me just remind you that the saw is the one where we take, when we twist, just a nice little twist here, getting into the hips. The little finger is going to go to the little toe. Do not strain yourself to get there. Don't jerk yourself. If you can't reach a little toe, so be it. So you come in here, this hand is here. When you come up, you're going to come up onto the side like this. Then you come to the middle, and then we go to the other side. So it's like that same beach ball, like you're rolling over that ball. Come up, center, and we go to the other side. So everybody, ready? If you need to sit on something to raise that buttocks, go ahead. Legs don't need to be too wide. Arms out. Inhale over to your right. Exhale, little finger to little toe. Take a little twist here. Maybe you can go 1, 2, and then you come up on that right side and then center. Inhale, exhale, down to that little toe. 1, 2, come up on your left side, center. Inhale, right, down as you exhale, 2, and up, center. Inhale on the left, exhale, 1, 2, come up, center, over to the right, down, 1, 2, up, center. Inhale to the left, down, scoop that tummy in and up, and release. Bringing the soles of the feet together, scooping that tummy muscle in again, and just lean into this. Taking the elbows and pushing those knees down. And slowly coming back up. Good. We're going to roll over onto our tummy. Guess I better roll this way. So let's come onto the tummy. Did anybody use weights? You've been using any weights? I should have reminded you that, especially with the rolling up, we could have used the weights. I just have mine here as decoration to show you guys. So remember that in any of the ones that you feel that you can use your weights, please use them. So we're on our tummy here now, coming onto the forearms. So on your forearms, don't think you're going to cheat now because they're on the tummy. Jeffrey says, yes. All right. Take a breath here, everyone. Draw the sternum away from your belly button. As you exhale through the mouth, scoop those tummy muscles in and up. I should be able to come along, as I used to say when we did in-house classes, and put my finger underneath that tummy and I could get some space there. So you imagine I'm there with you now and I'm going to come and push my finger under there. So scoop, scoop, scoop. Lift that chest. Good. Take a breath. Stretch here. Keep the tummy in. Breathe. Okay, come down onto the chin. Slide your hands down a little further. Keep scooping the tummy. Point your nose to the mat. Take a breath as you press into your pelvic triangle and you scoop those tummy muscles in and up. Squeeze the buttocks. Thighs are nice and engaged. We are going to lift the face up. Slide the shoulder blades down your back and lift your hands and just hover here. So come up as high as you can manage today. Breathing in, breathing out. And release. Coming back up onto the forearms, you can interlace the fingers in front of you if you'd like this. Or you can just come down onto the palms. We're going to do our single leg kick. And then we go into the double leg one. All right, so lift up that tummy all the way up. Lift the chest. First, we bend that right knee. We're going to do it slowly. Let's do it together slowly first. Bend the right knee, only as far as you can bend it. Flex the foot. And then we go 1, 2, and then we take it down. So it's not right? It's not this. You're up here, nothing moves, not even your head or your neck. All right, so let's begin on the right leg. Bend, flex, 1, 2, take it down. Left side, 1, 2, take it down. Nice smooth movement. Concentrate. Everything coming from the center. Control. Flowing movements. Breath. Good. Keep going. Nice. This is really good for our back. It's great to stretch your quads. You can feel the thigh muscles there. It's actually good for the shoulders and the neck as well. So lifting up that buttocks. Good, keep going. I'm going to do one more set. We are on the right side. We end on the left side. Come down. Put your palms just on your lower back. Don't interlace the fingers. Just rest them there. Come onto your chin for double leg stretch now. So let's go. 1, 2. Then we lift up and we stretch. Point your nose down. The arms come off of your back. You're like in boat. Come down. The hands go up your back. Again. 1, 2. Lift up and stretch. Nose points down. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Come down. Hands up your back. Let's go. 1, 2. Lift up and stretch. And down. One more. 1, 2. Lift up and stretch. And stay. 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 Yes. Stay. Yes. Arms out in front. And release. Bend the knees, windshield wipe the feet. Woo. And just take a breath, everyone. You deserve it. Okay. Press into the palms. Lift yourself up. Walk your knees in. Part them, big toes touch. You have the option of doing puppy stretch or child. Pushing the buttocks back towards the heels. Stretch those arms way out there. Rest down on that forehead or the top of your head. And feel the stretch. Pull those tummy muscles in. Pull them in. Don't stop. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Okay, let's come up into table, walking your knees in and make sure that they fall underneath your hips. And the palms are under the shoulders or slightly away from the shoulders. Again, you want to pull those tummy muscles in and up. You would like to lift that chest up and you'd like to take your shoulders down, right? Slide that right foot out on the mat, slide it, keep it on the mat. Walk your left hand out, keep the fingers on the mat. Make sure your hips are squared to the mat. Squeeze that tummy in, draw that sternum away from the belly button, shoulders down. Take a breath, and now you're going to lift the arm. As you stretch that arm out and you stretch the leg out, you lift it up. Nothing else moves. Take it down. Nothing else moves. Lift it up. Take it down, yes. Lift it up and stretch it. Take it down to the mat. Slide your hand in first. Slide that knee back in. No wobbling, no unnecessary movements. Take a breath, squeeze the tummy in, walk your right hand out, your left foot. Keep it on the mat. Make sure your hips are squared. Shoulders are down. Take a breath in through the nose. Sorry, exhale through your mouth and pull those tummy muscles in and up. Together, as you lengthen the arm out some more and lengthen the leg behind you, you pick them up. Nothing else moves. Lift that chest. Take the arm and the leg down to touch your mat. And back up. No wobbling, no unnecessary movements here. And down. And up. And last one. And up. And release. Draw the hand and the knee in, and we're going to come to lie down on our right side. When you're lying down on your side, come towards the back of your mat and form a nice straight line with the back of your mat. You can stay up on your elbow like this. You can come down like this, or you can come all the way down. Take your toes towards the front edge of your mat. So you form a slight little curve here. Pick up that side body and stretch it out there. Okay, now another thing to check, everybody, is that that top hip is in line with the bottom hip. So if you're leaning back like this, it means you're not turning on those tummy muscles. All right, the whole band of muscles that wrap around us. I think actually includes the pelvic floor muscles as well. We want to lift, tuck. If the hip goes back, you need to bring it forward. Your hand is in front of the chest. It's going to support you. Take a breath. The chest is nice and long. Tummy pressed in, shoulders down. Let's lift that top leg up gracefully and push it out to what is in front of you. It stays long. No stopping movements. Flex that foot. From here, you're going to put the heel to the front of the mat like this with the toes pointing up. And we're going to knock 1, 2, take it up. Turn at the hip crease. The toe goes back behind you. 1, 2, take it up. All right, let's go. Turn at the hip, heel to front. 1, 2, lift it up. Toe to back. 1, 2, lift it up gently. Again, 1, 2, lift it up. No jerky movements. 1, 2, lift it up and close it. Let me remind you that although the bottom leg is not taking the movements, it's still supporting you. So make sure it's on. Take that top leg up again. Flex that foot. Push it out there behind, in front of you, and lift it up to the ceiling. Take it down. Lift it up. Take it down. What's happening in here? Lift it up. Don't roll back. Take it down. Lift it up. Take it down. This leg is strong. Lift it up. Take it down. One more. Lift it up. Take it down. Bend that knee. Take it into the front here like this. You can take your top hand and hold it. Flex that bottom leg. Push it out there. Pull those tummy muscles in. Chest is nice. If you're down here on the mat like this, it will look so. So you do not want to curve that top of the body. It's nice and straight. And we're going to lift that leg all the way up. Up, up, up. Keep it there. Take it down, but do not touch the mat. Let's go. Up, down, 2, 3. Flex the foot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leave it up there and pulse to the ceiling now. Don't drop it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and release it. Good. Both legs come again together. Draw those knees in. Knee in line with the hip. We're going to do our clam now. So make sure again your underside of the body is nice and straight. Take a breath in. Scoop those tummy muscles in and up. Hold it in there. Okay, let's lift the knee up off the other knee. Your ankles are like those hinges. So you're not going to lift the knee up and or do all sorts of funny things. Control it. Nothing else moves in here. Coming from that hip. All right, everybody ready? Let's go. Up and down. Up. Notice the hip area here. Okay. One more. Up and down. Okay, let's go over to the other side. I believe the time is almost up already. I have so much to do. So for the other side, I'm going to turn around with you. I'm going to face the other side because of the mic. But you can just flip over if you want. So now we're going to the back of the mat once more. When you lie in line with the back of your mat, and your hand is supporting that head. Pick up both feet and put the toes towards the front corner of your mat. Roll that top hip forward. Stretch your underside of the body. You don't want a waistline now at all. Take a breath, scoop those tummy muscles in and up. Pelvic floor muscles are on. This is your little stand here to support you. Shoulders down. Stretch your legs out. Remember the bottom one is also working, although you think it's not. And we're going to lift up the top leg. Concentrate on the bottom leg. Concentrate on the top leg. Flex the foot. Let us begin. Take it from that hip socket again. So you're rolling back, turning the heel to the front of your mat. Knock it. 1, 2. Lift it up, turn from the hip socket, toe to the back. 1, 2. Lift up, turn. 1, 2. Lift up, turn. 1, 2. Lift up, again. 1, 2. Lift up, back. 1, 2. Lift up, front. 1, 2. Lift up, back. 1, 2. Lift up and close it. Good. Keep stretching those legs. Flex that top foot. Push your heel out. And let's lift the leg up nice and straight. Straight, straight, straight. And down. Keep going. With control. 2 more. Last one. And down. Good. Take a breath. We're going to bend the knees. Am I missing something? Oh, this one. Sorry. I knew there was something missing. So we're going to push that heel out. Make sure that your leg is nice and strong. Your top hand can hold this leg. Take a breath. Pull those tummy muscles back in again. And we're going to lift the leg as high as you possibly can. That's your marker there. Lift it as high as you can. And then we're going to take it down, but don't touch the mat. We're doing 8 of these. Let's go. Up, down, 2, 3, push your heel out. 4, flex the foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep it up there now, and we're pulsing up to the ceiling. That's what we're going to do now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. Bend the knees. Knee should line up with the hip for the climb. Again, make sure that tummy is in. You haven't lost that. Your ankles are your hinges, and we're lifting with control. Nothing else moves. Notice, nothing is moving. And down, up, down, up, down, up, down. This is excellent for the hips. One more, up and down. Good. Okay, now, another old-time one that we used to do that I'm going to demonstrate for you. I'm going to go on to the other side again, taking a break here. Who remembers this one? Your bottom hand is going to go up here. Don't take it and grab the shoulder. You're not holding on to that shoulder. You're resting it on the pecs, right here. This hand is what's going to do the work. So let me show you now. You lift up that spine, you scoop those tummy muscles, head and neck nice and straight. Don't bob that neck up and down. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Watch a second here. You go down and you push back up. So judging off of that first demonstration one I did, I'm going to move my hand because I think the hand was not quite in the right place. All right, so I'm going to try again. Let's show you. Remember, spine is right, is really nice and straight, no bobbing of the neck and the head, and we go down, up, down, up. All right? So, Jeffrey, find your way into this position here. What might help you is to straighten up that top leg a little bit. That can help. You don't have to, if bending both knees in is a little challenging for you, straighten the top leg up a little, it will help. Take your hand to where you think you might work. Other hand, across, just rest it like down the chest. Take a breath as you exhale, scoop those tummy muscles in and up. And let's begin. Down. Remember now, the neck is not moving. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can only do one, just do one. 6, 7, 8. Notice the neck doesn't move. And release. Go to the other side. Move. Let's see the eye. Yes. Hand. The hand. Okay, so now I'm changing sides. This hand is going to support me. Other hand on the chest here. Keep your chest nice and high, folks. Tummy pressed in, no wobbling in that neck, no up and down with the neck. All right, let's go. Don't know if I can do 8. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do the others. 6, 7, and 8. Yay, nice, very nice, good. All right, come over onto your buttocks. And we're going to do a few little rollbacks. So feet, your heels should be a little distance away from your buttocks. Take a breath as you exhale, scoop those tummy muscles in and up. Roll that tailbone underneath you. Right, so you need to do this to get that little curve in your spine. Your arms are here, and you're going to slightly bend those elbows. Let us do it with the knees and the ankles together. Squeeze them in together, or if you have a ball or a block and you want to put it in your thighs to support you. So we're here. Scoop the tummy muscles in and up. Roll that tailbone underneath you. Take a breath as you exhale. Gaze of the eyes out there. By the time we get back, your gaze of the eyes by the knees. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So Let's go again. Scoop. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Gaze of the eyes by the knees. Up, hips to thighs. 2, 3, and 4. Again, we're going to go down 5 now. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And notch back for 5. And up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take the palms together. Arms out. This time as we go back for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold it here. Take the arm and take a little swing. Come back to center and up. All right. We're going to go for the other side now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing to the left. A tiny little twist to center and up. 2, 3, 4. Good. Again. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Twist. Little tiny twist. Up. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arms are straight. Twist. Center. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let this next one take you down onto your back. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Take the thighs to the chest. Hug them in. And I hope you all just did what you could today. All right? I hope you did not force anything or try to do something that didn't feel right for you today. So from here, just let your arms rest by your sides. Take your feet in tabletop position. Squeeze the ankles on the knees. And we're just going to take a little swing to the right. Squeeze the tummy in, into center, and to the left. So keep the knees and the ankles together. Keep that tummy pressed into your spine. Come into the shoulders. Notice your shoulders. And inhaling through the nose, exhaling through your mouth. Little tiny swings. Coming back to center. Take both legs up towards the ceiling. Give them a little stretch here. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Bend the knees. Cross your ankles again. Squeeze your feet in towards you. Then lengthen those legs out on the mat. Hold the outer fleshy parts of your body. Take your elbows close to your side body. Press down into the elbows as you hold the fleshy part of your thighs for fish. So when you press into the elbows, let that action slide you onto the back of your head there and lift your back up in a little arch. And then slide out. Good. Gently roll the head from side to side. Tiny movements. Gentle movements. Coming back to center. Take a nice, delicious stretch. And then from here, roll onto your side. Come into the fetal position. Extend your top leg, press into your top hand and lift yourself up. In Pilates style, we're going to sit in that nice, comfortable seated position. Moving the flesh away from your sitting bones. Plug them in. Keep your eyes closed here. Your hands are resting on your lap. Take a breath here. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. Drop your chin to your chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Drop your chin to your chest and raise that head back up to center. Take a breath now. You're going to keep your eyes closed and circle your upper body, moving over to your right. Coming forward, move over to the left. Roll onto the sitting bones and push back. One more in this direction. Keeping your eyes closed. And then let's reverse it. So you're moving over to your left. Come forward to the right. Push back one more. Left, forward, right, back, and sit up nice and tall. Squeezing the shoulders up towards your ears really tight. And let them fall. Lifting the sternum away from the belly button. Close your eyes. Just sit in stillness here. Just feeling the effects of the Pilates today and acknowledge the benefits. Take a big breath in and blow it out. And slowly open your eyes. Blink fast. And thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. See you all. Have a wonderful weekend when it comes.